Good afternoon, guys. Today is 24th of April 2023. So I want to show you the behavior I just noticed on EJ because I made this mistake last week and this week as well. So this is the EJ. When I woke up last week, Saturday, when I was trying to analyze it, market was here. I had this trend line. I always do two analysis, especially when I'm confused when looking at the market. I will show you my second chart. And most analysis I do on that my second chart always plays out, you know. So here I had this trend line that is coming up. It was broken. Why I had this sell bias? It was broken. Retested here on Saturday. Then looking at this place, I noticed that when market came here, stopped, wanted to came down, stopped, wanted to came down, stopped, wanted to came down, stopped. This is when I wanted to shoot a shot with ebony. There is one concept I try to just employ in my trading. Trying to look for entries 6 times in a day. So what that means is I will always wait for 4-hour candle to close before I look for entry. So in the morning, I saw this candle. This candle was bearish before. It came down up to this place, very long bearish candle. Then in that morning, I noticed that it started exhaustion, showing exhaustion here. I said, let me not take this trade. But why I had sell bias confidently was because I noticed that on 1-hour time frame, I have this higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So this is a break of structure. That is why we see my fib. And this is where all my mind is. I was not even looking for any other thing. But on my other chart, I considered this place. I was like, this is a structure. I went down to 30 minutes to check. Even on 30 minutes, I said, this is a structure. This is a strong lower high. Because how I mark my direction is, once a lower high is broken, I know that trend have changed. And when a higher low is broken, I know that a trend have changed. And most times, there is this thing they call A, B, C, and D in trading. What is market currently doing is very important. This same mistake, I made it on Thursday last week. I will now show you. You can see my bias on this trade was totally wrong because even the trend line I was waiting for market to retest, market broke it and was going up. But the analysis I did here was the one that is correct. Looking at this place, what I did here at first, I do a lot of things on this chart. If you look at my chart, you will see some things, weekly OI and all these things. So I love marking my week. If you look at this place, I marked week. Market respect to, I don't know. It's just my personal distance. If you look at this place, market respected this week too. I made a very sharp drop. So I love marking my week. I came on daily and marked this week. Left it here. Then came to 4-hour. Here I do a very sincere analysis always on this trade view. And I noticed that I have a big winning on this by trade view, unlike the other one. What I did on 4-hour time frame was I marked this resistance zone, resistance. I just marked it. I think that's the only thing I did. Then I went straight to 30 minutes. The mistake I did last week because this trade was last week, Thursday last week. I didn't take these two trades so because I had a lot of noise in my head. So I said that since this thing was broken, look at the structure I was looking at. Just what I showed you, This video will be private. I will post it on YouTube, but I will keep it private. So this was this thing I was looking at last week. So I was not even, I had this trade bed. I don't have confidence in it because I was like, this market is bullish. Let me wait for bullish entry. This is where I understand what Jessica mean by A, B, C, and D. Trading what you see, what market is giving you already, and not what you think. Looking at this market, we had an impulse here, a very sharp impulse. Lower low, lower high, lower low. Then after market have broken this. That is why I put this. I didn't trust this thing I did here, but I said, let me just mark it. The market broke this place and make higher high, higher low, higher high. I just drew my counter trend line. Market came down, retested it, formed evening star candlestick pattern. You see, market dropped. Market drops. Now, on Saturday, the trade I just showed you before, I was like, this thing is a break off structure because this is a lower high. A market broke it here. I'm supposed to look for long, but I was blocking my head because and this is why journaling is important too. I don't know whether my journal even works for me, I was like, since market have broken this 1 hour higher low, that we are going down. This is what I normally do on my main trade view. So that is why if you come here, if you come to this my trade view, you notice that I have a sell bias. I had a sell bias here. So, but here, I normally do that thing that my mind is not telling me. I will do a different thing that looks good also because I have a break of structure here. Market came up, broke this structure. I don't normally use all these long trend line here. I'm more intentional here about entries, and I do it on 30 minutes mostly. So I had this break, the break of this area. That is why I put it from point A to point B. So exactly what happened here, break. Sometimes the break on this EJ is not always so clear. We had this break. As we break here, market made higher high, higher low. I pull my trend line from here to here. I pull my trend line from high to this, drag it. You see, the same behavior. Then market broke out. Market broke out this place I put my this thing, which is a higher low. Market broke out this lower high. If you go to 15 minutes time frame, even here, sir, this is a lower low. I can even put this my trend line here. Market broke it. Market broke it. As market broke it, same thing. Market retested, formed evening star. Market broke it, retested, formed a morning star. I'm supposed to take this trade, but I didn't. So this week I've rejected this candle. Wonderful. Market reject. See what happened now. Market just went up. Price action even happened here. As market broke this, so I was retested, pushed up. I just mark where I'm now looking at for this market is here. Once market breaks it, retest, or you take a sell. So I will save this on my YouTube and I will not list it. I'll send it to just few of my friends. So this is the behavior I just discovered. Because sometimes I always ask my friends, why is it that my analysis. They don't know why I was asking them that question. The analysis I don't believe in plays out. The ones I believe in don't play out. But I think I will start paying attention. So guys, thank you and may God bless you. This will be a very big step. Yes.